Time in 2 weeks is Colt Brennan. Brennan has 105 yards, rather 105 touchdowns in his career. That is 5th on the all-time list. First down, and the ball is just inside the 8-yard line for Hawaii. From the shotgun, Brennan lays it off on the outside to Best. He's covered immediately. No gain on the play. In fact, he lost back inside the 5-yard line. David Vobora, first team all WAC out of Eugene, Oregon, led the WAC in total tackles last year and leads the WAC in solo tackles this year, number 40. There you see the lineup for Hawaii. Asun, Satele, Estes, Sawafea, Steinoff, then Rivers, Best, Grice Mullins, Hawthorne getting the start again today. And you have Jackson, Wright Jackson, also in the backfield. Second down and 11. Again, Best to the other side. This time he gets a block, gets out over the 10, maybe to the 12. And that'll bring up third down, long yardage. Taylor Russ there to make the tackle. For Idaho, Sekona Musika Rust in that defensive front. Alexander Ogletree, Ratty, and Vobora. And then Williams, Shiloh, Smith, and Franks. Franks is an outstanding player on the corner. Musika and Vobora leading in tackles. Big third down play for Hawaii. Third down and 4.
Malcolm Lane's in there instead of Jason Rivers, who did not start the game.
Hawthorne comes out to the near side. In motion goes Bess. So the first test for Hawaii on third down. With time, throws over the middle, and that could be interference. And it is interference. They had a hold of Best at the 15-yard line.
He was all over him. That was an easy call to make. The crowd, even though it's only about 10,000 people so far, they're really trying to get into this game and create some noise. So far, has not disrupted the Warriors.
The penalty is enforced at the spot of the foul, and an automatic first down.
Shiloh Kao is called for the interference. That will be a first down for Hawaii, and that moves the ball to the 24-yard line. Malcolm Lane to the far side, Hawthorne to the near side. They come out in 4 wides. The slots are on the wings. First down. Again, looking. Throw, sideline pattern. That is complete to Grice Mullen, and they roll him up. And Mullen is not getting up. That's like the injury he suffered at Boise State last year. Kao hit him low. And Grice Mullen, now concerned for Grice Mullen. That same kind of injury that he had last year. And you could see that he was just rolled up from behind. And that hit him, in that knee, and right away he grabs it.
Looks like he's in pain.
Yes. This could be a serious injury. Good news for Grice Mullins. He got to his feet and is standing on the sideline. First down for Hawaii on the 41-yard line. In motion is Aaron Bain. They overload the left side with 3 receivers. Looking left, now throwing over the middle and throwing slightly behind Bain is Brennan. And Bain could not gather that ball in. That'll bring up second down and 10.
The Vandals playing a 3-4 front, walking outside linebacker up on the line of scrimmage, so they can give you a true 3-4 front, or they can give you a 4-3 look. Basically, basic 7-man front.
So Hawaii lines up again, 3 wide receivers to the left. Grice Mullins has gone back into the game. Low snap. Brennan looking left. Throws as he's hit. That's complete to Best. Over midfield. Escapes one tackler and goes out at the 42-yard line. Brilliant throw that time by Brennan. Because Joartis Ratty, I believe, was coming in on him. And Ratty really lowered the boom. But he got rid of the ball just as he was about to be hit by Ratty. You can see him go down. But that ball right on target to Best.
Well, the Warrior offensive line is giving Brennan good time. They're showing a lot of respect for Musika, the nose tackle. They doubled up on him that time. He's a very good nose tackle at 6'1", 293.
Lane and Hawthorne are the wide receivers. Farmer, the running back. In the slot to the right. Bess and Grice Mullins. Brennan, quick pass. That is complete to Hawthorne, looking for running room, trying to get outside. He's at the 35 and spun out of bounds near the first down marker. Stanley Franks chased him all the way.
Well, that shows you right there, practice makes perfect. The first few times C.J. Hawthorne ran that jailbreak screen, he ran too much down the line of scrimmage and not into the backfield. And he did a nice job that time getting a little bit upfield, letting his blockers get in front of him. That's a much better job by C.J. Hawthorne on that screen.
First down, the ball just outside the 31-yard line of Idaho in the first quarter, 11:28 left. Brennan with Polaris in the backfield. Pump fakes, now throws over the middle. That is complete. And that is complete to Bess. And Bess breaking away from Shiloh Kale for extra yardage. Gets the ball down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, the Vandals right there were in a two-deep zone. Two safeties playing deep and the corners playing in the flats. And when you give Colt Brennan 5 seconds to throw the ball, what happens is a Warrior wide receiver will run the safeties off deep and allow someone to come into the middle zone right there and make the catch.
And as you see, as we've said before, Grice Mullins back in that lineup. He's flanked to the left along with Bess. And this is where the yards get tough. The ball is on the 12-yard line of Idaho. Brennan with it. The opening march of this game. Hawaii started deep in their own territory. Brennan gives the ball to Polaris. He is hit immediately by number 91. That's Siua Musika out of Milpitas, California. 6'1", 193-pound junior.
He's a player, Jim. That's going to be an interesting game inside a game today, watching how John Estes does against Siua Musika.
And there you see Musika fighting off the block and getting to Polaris. Loss on the play of a yard. Second down and 11. So Malcolm Lane gets repositioned on the left side. Ball is thrown and almost intercepted. Lane did not turn around in time. And he gets chastised a bit by Brennan as they come back to the huddle. Stanley Franks was covering on the play for Idaho. That brings up a big third down play.
Well, you know, Jim, Malcolm Lane always played the white right receiver all the way until last week when Jason had that lower back injury. So this is the second time he's played on that left side. Certainly needs to make an adjustment.
Another big third down play. This deep in Idaho territory. Polaris in the backfield along with Brennan. They overload the right side this time. 3 wide receivers. Brennan looking, checks off, throws into the end zone. Touchdown! Grice Mullins. That quintessentially is the way Brennan plays the game of football. For Grice Mullins, that was his 28th catch, his 5th touchdown reception. Triple wide receiver to the left. First down at the 28. Brennan with time throws, and Bess gathers it in at the 38-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. So Hawaii starts a drive of their own, and an excellent running of the pattern that time by Bess.
It looks like the Vandals have adjusted and moved to a true 4 down lineman front, probably trying to get some more pressure on Colt Brennan because you know if you give him time, he will eat up the zone defense.
10-yard gain and a first down. First down for Hawaii. Polaris remains in the backfield along with Brennan. They overload the right side. First and 10 from the 38. Brennan throws. Slipping over there was Malcolm Lane, and as he tried to get up, the ball whizzed by him. Stanley Franks covering on the play. So that'll bring up second down and 10 for Hawaii. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in this first quarter. And Hawaii has ventured into Moscow, Idaho. And they have a game. So here come the Warriors. They come out in 4 wides. Brennan on second down. Brennan in trouble. Down he goes. Musika out of Milpitas, California. That is his second sack of the season.
Also in on that play, I believe Josh Shaw, who was really one of the first players to get through and sort of disrupt the offensive blocking pattern. Musika there to make the tackle.
And credit the Idaho secondary. They closed off the patterns. Loss of 4 on that sack. 3rd down and 14. Hawaii's been able to convert on 3rd down. Brennan looking. Now throws. That is intercepted. Intercepted. 17-yard line. 1st down. Colt Brennan. 4 wide receivers. Hands the ball up the middle. Huge hole. With it is Leon Wright Jackson. And Jackson burst out all the way to the 30-yard line. Or it could be Polaris. Let's see. It is Polaris. My mistake there. I beg your pardon.
Nice job by the offensive line maintaining their blocks, getting position. Kealoha reads the hole. Nice 1st down there.
First down for Hawaii. The ball just short of the 30. Polaris with a good run. Brennan again to Polaris. And Polaris out over the 35 to the 37-yard line. So Hawaii on 2 plays here in this drive going to the handoffs, to the running plays. A rarity. Now Wright Jackson comes into the game for Polaris. Second down and 2 for Hawaii. Lane flank to the left. See if Hawaii stays on the ground here. And they do. Good block. Trying to get to the outside is Wright Jackson. But they're able to string him out. And JoJo Dixon and David Vobora double team him. JoJo Dixon is from Wailuku on the island of Maui. Went to Baldwin. Dixon 6'1". He's only a freshman, 202-pounder. And Vobora, all everything for Idaho. That brings up 3rd down and inches.
Watch, David Vobora is double teamed actually and breaks off the double team to help with the tackle. He's a very good player for Idaho. Number 40.
Polaris under center this time. Polaris looking for the 1st down. Has the 1st down. Angles off the left side. And he was able to probe the secondary. Vobora over on that side finally made the stop. But Hawaii converts on yet another 3rd down.
Unusual, 4 running plays in a row. We don't usually see Hawaii do that. We haven't seen it so far this year unless they're running out the clock at the end of the game. But a big 1st down for the Warriors.
Coming up on 1 minute left to play in the 1st quarter. Hawaii leading 14-7. Polaris still in the backfield along with Brennan. In motion is Bess. Quick pass. Grace Mullins surrounded by black jerseys. Gets away. Gets to midfield. And Grace Mullins with it. That was a miraculous run. I mean, the light was fading quickly. Surrounded by the black jerseys. And somehow he got away. Brayon Williams finally made the tackle for Idaho.
There was 4 Vandals around him, and he still picks up 8 yards. How's that? Great job.
2nd down and 2. 8-yard pickup that time on that short pass from Brennan to Grace Mullins. Mullins and Bess in the slot to the left. Hawthorne to the right. Malcolm Lane split far to the left. The throw is behind Bess, or excuse me, Grace Mullins. And Joardis Ratty covering on the play for Idaho.
Well, that's the 3rd time that Colt's throwing the ball just a little bit behind the wide receiver. I wonder if that's just being out of the mix for a week. You know, not playing against Charleston Southern last week. Just off a little bit. Sure, as he gets more and more reps, that'll go away.
Jim Jones calling the play. Another third down. Hawaii's been perfect on third down conversions. Leon Wright Jackson has come in. From the shotgun. Pass, complete to Best, first down. Best to the 45, and they cover him up at about the 44-yard line. David Vobora and Breon Williams. Vobora is a name that you say constantly when you are describing the defensive play of Idaho.
Well, to show what a special linebacker he is for the Vandals, they actually have him playing man-to-man often on one of the slot backs. And there has been no linebacker that I can call in the last 2 years, including teams like Oregon State and Purdue, that have been able to do that. But David is a very talented athlete.
So Hawaii now with a fresh set of downs in Idaho territory on the 44. Wright Jackson in the backfield gets the handoff. And Wright Jackson folded up as well. They go by charter. That uncomfortable. That's us. Third down and 7. Brennan looking left. Now throws long up the sideline for Malcolm, and that is a touchdown. Malcolm Lane up the sideline. And Brennan was looking at him all the way, waiting for the pattern to ripen, and then he put the ball right there.
Yeah, great job by Malcolm Lane, just using his speed, running right by the defensive back. Colt Brennan puts it right on the money. I mean, it was perfect.
So for Malcolm Lane, as far as his receptions, he favors to the right. David Farmer in the backfield with him. Brennan looking, has time, throws. That's complete. The best crossing pattern over the 50, and he slides down to the 46-yard line. Stanley Franks finally halted his progress. Another completion for Brennan, and the combination to Bess. That's why this particular season, no matter how you can criticize the opponent, watching the aesthetics of the pass by Brennan to these receivers is worth more than the price of admission. That was an example of it right there. The touchdown to Malcolm Lane. More evidence. First down at the 45-yard line of Idaho. Ball is handed to Wright Jackson. Jackson able to knife into the secondary, able to probe inside the 20 to about the 38-yard line. Good gain on the play. And that will bring up second down and 3.
Basic Tampa right there. Hercules Satelli pulling, getting a nice lead block, keeping the defense honest with a run-pass combination.
Hawthorne trots out to the right. Malcolm Lane takes up station again on the left. Polaris now in the backfield with Brennan. Brennan, shovel pass to Polaris to the 30. Polaris to the 25. Down to the 23-yard line. That was a great call by Hawaii because they seemed to sense the blitz. They seemed to sense that Idaho was trying to get to Brennan that time, and he was able to deal the ball off to Polaris for another first down.
Polaris so quick here. Has a hard time letting his offensive lineman there, John Estes, get out in front of him. Nice pickup.
Brandon Ogletree made the stop on that play for Idaho. Polaris again in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. Bryce Mullins, Bess, Hawthorne to the right. First down from the 24. The pass is complete to Bess at the 5. Touchdown. Dewey Hale tried to cover him deep. Couldn't do it. Another touchdown for Hawaii. And they right now lead it 27-7.
Well, if he had a little rust at the beginning, he's hitting on all cylinders now. Colt Brennan, very, very nice throw. Plenty of time. The Vandals defensive corner has to be very frustrated at this point. They're blitzing. They're doing everything possible, and they just can't get to him. And Colt is picking their secondary apart.
First down, Hawaii at their own 24. A pass to Malcolm Lane. Lane trying to come on the inside and try for something there, but Joartis Radi and Si'ua Musika right there to just spoil things. I mean, they exploded that play and then lost back to the 21.
Yeah, that was that inside screen, and Keith Ossoon was tied up with his blocker, and Malcolm ran right into him, and that was the end of the play.
Take another gander at this. See, ran right in. You're absolutely right. Went to Keith Ossoon. 3-yard loss. Second down and 13. Wright Jackson in the backfield with Brennan. Brennan steps up, looks over the middle. Now spins out of the pocket. Looking some more. Directing. Throws. That's complete to Bryce Mullins at the 30-yard line.
It's uncanny the presence that Colt Brennan has there in the pocket. I mean, he senses the pressure, spins out, avoids the sack, makes a completion. That is just amazing to watch.
Breon Williams made the tackle for Idaho. That brings up another third down.
Crowd trying to get into it a little bit here. Help the Vandals out.
Ball at the 26. Hawaii has to go to the 29 for the first down. Come out in 4 wides. Brennan steps up, throws. That's tipped in the air and intercepted by Verbora. Brennan looking, throws long, sideline. Malcolm Lane again. And they say incomplete, but we have a flag. There was bumping going on. Stanley Franks was covering on the play for Idaho, and we'll see what the call is. Stanley Franks out of Long Beach, California, went to Long Beach City College. First team all WAC last year.
Very good player.
First down.
10 interceptions total in the last 2 years, Jim.
So Hawaii will benefit from the interference penalty. 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down, ball at the 49-yard line. Aloha Polaris goes into the backfield along with Brennan, gets the handoff, slips into the secondary, and then finally is wedged to the turf. Si'ua Musika there for the Vandals. Officially now, they are saying that T.J. Conley's punt was not a 5-yard punt. It was a 3-yard punt.
I give him too much credit.
Those things happen. So Hawaii has moved the ball into Idaho territory. 5:59 left to play in this first half. Hawaii leading 28-7. Colt Brennan with Kealoha Polaris in the backfield with him. Sideline pattern complete to Bryce Mullins. Mullins juke steps, kind of wigwags, and then goes out of bounds at the 40. That should be enough for a first down. They're going to say the 39, Breon Williams of Idaho covering on the play. So Hawaii inexorably moving the ball down the field.
And a lot of it has to do with the Warrior offensive line. They're doing a nice job blocking, giving Colt time. The Vandals ran a stunt on that last play. Nothing doing. Couldn't get there.
7-yard pickup on that last pass completion. So Brennan with the ball just inside the Idaho 40-yard line. Polaris back there with him. Showing blitz. Idaho, here they come. Brennan gets rid of the ball, gets it to Bess at the 45. Bess gets out of bounds. And he was tangled up over there with Verbora.
Well, as you said, Jim, the Vandals showing blitz there on the Warriors' left-hand side. I happen to think that might be the only way you can defend against Colt Brennan when the Warrior offense is really clicking, but you don't want to show them. You don't want to walk up and let them know it's a blitz and it's going to be man-to-man coverage.
6-yard gain on that pass to Bess. Second down. And about 3.5 for the first down. Triple wide receiver to the left. Brennan looking left, looking over the middle. Now just throws it to Bess, and Bess gets walloped. And let's see, did the ball come out? Or is that an incompletion? That's of Idaho. Brennan looking, steps up. Brennan trying to run for the first down. Does he have it? Knifes inside the 30. He'll be close. He'll be close. Joardis Ratty finally diagnosed what Brennan was doing.
Without measurement, they call it a first down.
It is a first down for Hawaii. They convert again.
Right before the timeout there, Jim, one of the defensive coaches actually called it for Idaho. They only had 10 players on the field and went over and scolded Taylor Rust for not being in there.
David Farmer comes into the backfield for Hawaii. And here they come. That offensive line, Asun, Sateli, Estes, Saufea, and Steinhoff. First down from the 30-yard line of Idaho. Brennan with time. Now throws. Throws behind Bess again. That's the fourth time that he is not connected, and Bess was open. And more importantly, that offensive line gave Brennan an eternity back there. Ogletree covering on the play for Idaho. Brennan, 16 of 22, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
It's pretty amazing. 16 of 22 and 4 passes were a little bit behind. I mean, that's just amazing stats.
Second down and 10. 4:47 left to play in the first half. Brennan again backing up, looking, sideline pattern. That is complete to Malcolm Lane. Lane is short of the first down. He goes out at the 22-yard line. Brayon Williams covering on the play for Idaho.
Just a nice down and out by Malcolm Lane, reading a soft, flat coverage by the corner.
218 yards now in passing for Brennan. And another third down.
The Idaho crowd trying to get into it a little bit, help their team.
Third down and 3. Brennan looking, checks off, now throws. That is complete to Bess, and he gets sandwiched. The ball comes out, but I believe he had control, and now they're saying incomplete. Oh, I thought he had control.
I thought so too, Jim.
And then he was hit, went down, and the ball came out.
It was a nice sandwich hit by the Vandals.
Shiloh Kale really hit him. There you see the hit, and then the ball comes out. Well, that may have been a good call. So a field goal now. This will be a 39-yarder by Dan Kelly. Out of the hold of Tim Grasso. Kelly kicks it. This one has the distance, and it is good. Can capitalize here. Brennan with Polaris back with him. 3 wide receivers to the left. Shovel pass. Polaris, he gets wrapped up at the 50-yard line. Well, they waited for him there. They ambushed him. Joe Artis-Ratti. And also Ben Alexander. Alexander not really expected to play in this game for Idaho. Very short gain, if any. And now they're going to put 23 seconds back on the clock.
23.0.
Or 23, yeah, 23.0. So they do.
Nice job by Ratty there, smelling out that shovel pass. All over it, actually, just nowhere to go.
Colt Brennan has thrown 3 touchdown passes in this first half. He has also thrown 3 interceptions in this first half. Gain on the play of only a yard. The ball is at midfield. We've had 2 interceptions by the Hawaii secondary for touchdowns. One by Adam Leonard and the other by Myron Newberry. Brennan to throw. Now does. Crossing pattern. Excellent catch by Bess. Runs out of bounds. Stops the clock inside the 30-yard line.
I don't know if we have a replay on that, but Keith Asun did an awesome job on the pass rush. The defender actually spinned hard inside, and he did a counter spin and met up with him. If you watch here on the left-hand side of the screen, look at that, how he turned back around and got right back in the guy's face and allowed Colt to have time to make that completion.
Another excellent pass and catch. First down, the clock is stopped. 16.4 seconds left. 20-yard gain on that last play. Brennan with the ball at the 28. Polaris back there with him. Brennan steps up in the pocket, throws. That's a short pass. And being knocked down on that play for Hawaii is, let's see, that's C.J. Hawthorne. C.J. Hawthorne, that number tucked up underneath his pads.
Well, Jim, they've got about enough time for 2 plays. And they've got 1 timeout left, so.
And they also have Dan Kelly. Jardis Ratty was in on that last play for Idaho. This is interesting for Devon Bess. He has caught 9 for 118 yards and 1 touchdown. What is amazing, always amazing, Hawaii really doesn't change their wide receivers. I mean, they run all game long.
And they don't change what they do.
Yeah.
They get very, very good at it, and they say, try and stop us. And so far, nobody has.
10.1. Ball is thrown out to Bess. Looking for openings. Bess keeps his feet until about the 15. We have a penalty flag.
Ryan Grice Mullins loses his helmet. I think that may play into the penalty being called.
So we'll see. Bill Lathan is never in a rush.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 8. That penalty will be assessed half the distance from the end of the run and an automatic first down. Timeout, University of Hawaii. This is Hawaii's 3rd and final charge timeout. This will be a 30-second charge timeout.
Raymond Fry is number 8.
David Vobora was actually covering Ryan Grice Mullins, so I don't know how you see 8 out of 40, but
and it doesn't even rhyme. Here's Dan Kelly. Ball will be placed just behind the 15-yard line. So this will be a 25-yarder for Kelly. For him, it's a chip shot. And that's good. So Hawaii put.
On the kickoff there, that was Justin Allen coming down and just laying a hat on the blocker. As they both bounced off, he made the tackle.
So Hawaii will start with the same 4 wide receivers. David Farmer back with Brennan. Goes to work in the second half. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up. Sideline pattern. That's complete to Malcolm Lane. Lane has the first down. 12-yard gain out to about the 35-yard line. David Vobora there to make the tackle. Vobora in the first half had a total of 4 tackles, all meaningful. Also, Brayon Williams was able to put the pressure on.
And Vobora had that nice interception there on the deflection.
So Hawaii goes to work again, this time from the 35-yard line. Brennan, sideline pattern to the near side. Hit immediately was C.J. Hawthorne. Hawthorne really took a bump by Brayon Williams.
Well, the Vandal defense is not giving the same amount of cushion that they gave in the first half. They're playing tighter. They're trying to get to the ball quicker. We'll see if it makes a difference. In the last 2 plays, it didn't make any.
Another first down. 2 plays, 20 yards covered by this Hawaii offense. Busy all the time. Lane to the far side, Hawthorne to the near side. On the wings, Grice Mullins and Bess. Kind of a different look. Brennan looks, throws, coming back for the ball. I'm not able to hold on to it. Was Malcolm Lane. Should have made the catch on that one.
On that play, the Idaho defense did a zone blitz on the left-hand side of the Warrior offense. That was the blitz that was so effective by Oregon State last year. They got the Colt 4 or 5 times. Warriors did a great job of picking it up.
2nd down and 10. The ball from the 45-yard line. Hawaii leading here 41-10, just at the start of the second half. Brennan to throw again, in trouble, steps out of it. Still looking, now throws, sideline pattern, and it goes off of Bryce Mullins. Bryce Mullins was on the sideline, the ball thrown high. You can see some of the scrambling ability that time of Brennan. David Bobora covering on the play. Good pressure that time by Siua Musika.
Also in on the play was Ben Alexander, Jim, cutting underneath Keone Steinhoff.
Alexander, one of the injured. He was probable for this game, number 58 for Idaho. So another third down play for Hawaii. 3rd and 10 from the 45-yard line to start the second half. David Farmer in the backfield with Brennan. Brennan needs 10 for the first down. Throws long, and there's nobody there. Some mix-up in the patterns the last time. Brennan gives it to Wright Jackson. Jackson goes nowhere. Jackson was frantically looking for a hole, frantically looking for a lane he could run in, but it was blocked, and they're able to wall him off. Joartis Ratty led the charge for Idaho, and the loss on the play back to the 16-yard line.
Well, I noticed the Vandals' defensive tackles are lined up on the far outside shoulders of the Hawaii offensive tackles in that three-man front, really trying to stop the shuffle pass and any runs.
Bobora showing blitz that he backs off. Brennan throws. That is incomplete. Thrown behind Malcolm Lane. Malcolm Lane taking the place today of Jason Rivers. Rivers is suited up, and he did participate in pregame warm-ups, but he has not played in this game because of injury. Stanley Franks covering on the play, and it is 3rd down and 11.
And right now, the way the Warriors are playing, it's really allowing the Idaho crowd to get back into the game and make some noise.
Good adjustments at halftime for this Idaho defense. So another 3rd down challenge. Brennan with time. Brennan finally is sacked. Down he goes. First down for Hawaii at the 22. Brennan steps up in the pocket, throws, crossing pattern, and fails to connect with Devon Bess. Boy, in the first half, that was the hot play. Chris Smith covering on the play for Idaho. All of a sudden, Hawaii's having carburetor trouble.
Well, you know, that's the 6th pass that's been a little bit behind the receiver, and you just got to think it's just maybe a reps and a timing issue. You know, Colt missed most all the practices last week, and even this week had to wear the boot and everything. Maybe the timing's still just a little bit off.
Got a very productive first half. Here in the second half, he's cooled off considerably. Brennan again throws. That is incomplete. Intended for Salas on the far side. Unable to make the connection again. Good coverage by Chris Smith. 3rd down and 10.
I can't recall the last time the Warriors have won 3 series and not scored. And they just need to get a first down right here.
Polaris has come into the backfield. Chris Smith in that defensive secondary has come to the 4. So a big play here. 3rd down and 10 from their own 22-yard line. 5 defensive backs in the game, and they're showing blitz. Ball is given up the middle to Polaris. Does he have the first down? He does. Great call that time. Idaho was looking pass. They were looking quick pattern. And all of a sudden, here comes Polaris plowing up the middle and bursting into the secondary.
Well, that's
huge hole.
That's a danger when you blitz on a draw play, but when you come up and show it at the line of scrimmage, then the offensive linemen already know what you're going to do. All they have to do is position you one way or the other. Look at that huge hole. Nice run by Kealoha Polaris.
Chris Smith made the stop again for Idaho. First down at the 35-yard line. Now Brennan with a fresh 4 downs to work. Here's Polaris again. Big hole. Polaris angling for the sideline. The 40. Polaris is headbutted. Down he goes at the 44-yard line. David Bobora was there, along with Ben Alexander, to make the stop.
Well, I got to tell you, they are definitely grinded down there. We mentioned early in the game that Musica, the nose tackle, was a player. And on that last play, John Estes and Hercules Satelli did what a zone block, just did a great job on him and knocked him back 3 or 4 yards and still bounced up and picked up a linebacker.
9-yard pickup on that play with Polaris. In motion is Grice Mullins. Salas to the left, Hawthorne to the right is the wide receiver. Quick pass, that is complete to Grice Mullins. Mullins still on his feet, dives inside the 40-yard line to the 39. That is a first down for Hawaii. Ben Alexander made the stop, and finally back on target that time was the quarterback Brennan. Brennan knew that the pressure was coming, I think, and really got rid of that ball quickly.
Yeah, that's about the best that Vandal defense or any defenses seem to be to do against the Warriors for the first 4 games, 5 games of the season. They blitzed, they got there, they put a little pressure on, still makes a completion, nice gain and a first down. Very frustrating for defense and for the defensive coordinator.
17-yard gain on that last play to Grice Mullins. And over 300 yards now for Brennan at quarterback. He throws long up the sideline. Leaping attempt by Bess. Incomplete, by Hawthorne. And Stanley Franks covering on the play for Idaho. Up that sideline. Brennan tried for the big one. That'll bring up second down and 10.
You know, that pass just didn't look quite as crisp or as fast as Colt normally throws. I wonder if the ankle, if there's something there, or if it was just maybe a misread. Not by Colt necessarily.
I mean, Colt, has to deal with perfection, and we're not satisfied unless he's perfect. Second down and 10. Brennan again steps up in the pocket. Throws. That is complete to Bess. He steps out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Bess is going crazy. He's driving the Idaho defense crazy. Breon Williams finally made the stop for the Vandals. That's an 18-yard pickup.
And as you were saying, Jim, that's what makes Colt so dangerous. Has one play, probably an average quarterback play, comes back the next play, throws an out, right on the money, absolutely perfect.
So Brennan comes out with the wide receivers. Brennan looking, throws. That is complete to Malcolm Lane. And Lane knifes inside the 10 all the way to the 6-yard line. What is interesting here was Malcolm Lane was playing on the left side the whole game. Now with Salas on the left side, Lane gets a chance to go back to the more familiar right side.
And now you're wondering, are those passes that are thrown a little bit behind? Maybe it's not Colt. Maybe it was Malcolm, and Coach Jones picked up on that and moved Salas over to the left side where he's more familiar as the backup and put Malcolm on the right side.
David Wabora again making the tackle for Idaho. Wabora must be considered already in the top of the Western Athletic Conference. He is first team All-WAC from 06. In motion is Bess. Ball is given to Polaris. Good blocking. Polaris is able to knife inside the 5. Stanley Franks able to come in from his cornerback position and offer the opposition. The ball is on the 5. So it will be second down and goal to go for Hawaii. 3-yard gain for Polaris. Good blocking at the inception of the play. And then Franks came in to hold down the yardage, the potential yardage gained by Polaris. Now, under center, and you don't see this very often, under center is Brennan. Brennan, Polaris, nice for the end zone. Did he get in? Waiting for the sign.
Boy,
apparently not.
That looked like he was in. He sure did give it a great effort. It's like on the 1-inch line.
Polaris got crunched by Shiloh Kale. Very close to the touchdown.
It was a good mark by the officials.
Good call. So now the ball is as close to the line as you can probably get. Polaris remains in the backfield, and we see what Brennan does now under center. Brennan, quarterback sneak. That should be the touchdown. Yes. The ball is on the 6-yard line. Handed off to Polaris. And Polaris burst out to the 10. Gets a great block, makes a turn, gets out over the 30, all the way to the 35.
That was all Kealoha Polaris right there. That play was shut down, shut off for no gain. And a great block by Colt Brennan to help spring him. On the left side of the screen here, watch Colt come over there, throw a block right there.
And another block. That was a good block by Salas. Up the sideline. David Vobora finally ended the odyssey. First down. Brennan throws. That's complete to Bess. Look out. Bess is at the 50. Bess fighting off challengers. Gives ground. It will give him forward progress to midfield. Chris Smith was the first one there for Idaho.
Well, that was a very nice pass hitting Devon in stride. That's when the Warrior receivers are extremely dangerous.
Trying to get information here on officially how many receptions Bess has. Now they say he has 12. So 12 receptions in this game. Amazing. An amazing job. He keeps breaking free. Brennan hands the ball off to Wright Jackson. Jackson gets a block and puts his helmet down, gets inside the 45-yard line of Idaho.
It's good to see Leon Wright Jackson and Kealoha Polaris turning into two very good running backs for the Warriors.
Adam Shamian making the stop along with Vobora. So a gain on the play of close to 7. It will be second down, long 3 for Hawaii. The ball is on the 44-yard line of Idaho. 4 wide receivers. Showing blitz. Here they come. Brennan shovel pass. Wright Jackson inside the 40. And is rolled down at the 37-yard line. Si'ua Musika again. He's played his heart out for Idaho. Idaho takes out Vobora. And I believe they put in more defensive backs here. Because Hawaii certainly in range to go for the touchdown with the ball at the 42. Hawaii leading at 48-10. Brennan looking over the defense. 3-4, now 3-5 front. 8 men in the box. Again, Wright Jackson getting the block, turning the corner. Inside the 30, inside the 25. Gets help from the receiver over there. And they go all the way out of bounds through the signage, and a flag is thrown.
I think it might be holding on C.J. Hawthorne. It looked like it was thrown before everybody went out of bounds.
Shiloh Keo made the tackle for Idaho. And we don't know whether it is personal foul as he was out of bounds or whether, as you said, it was holding. So we're going to have to wait here.
I think they're trying to decide. The officials are all huddling up.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be holding.
There are 2 fouls on the play.
Or may not.
Holding. Offense number 2. That penalty will be enforced 10 yards from the previous spot. After the ball was dead, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, late hit out of bounds. That is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down, Hawaii.
Well, he gets a break there. We were both right.
Yeah, we got him.
Breon Williams called for the penalty. So Hawaii will have the ball marked off against them. And then they'll turn around and mark it off the other way. And that ball will be inside the 20, still going.
First down.
Now they'll put it on the 17. Automatic first down. We'll see Brennan see what he does here. 10:50 left to play in the game. Hawaii in control. Leon Wright Jackson back with Brennan. Brennan, quick pass. That is fumbled in the air, then intercepted. That ball went off of Bryce Mullins. Interception by Eric Hunter. Idaho turns it around. So that's another interception. That's the 4th of this game for Brennan. We've had 8 interceptions on the part of both teams when you add them up. Or is it 10? Or is it 15?
We need an abacus.
Yeah, we need a little machine to add them up here. Charleston Southern.
Warriors have the second team offensive line in there. Bryson Ginlack, Lafu Tioti Mariner, Larry Salafea, La Pepa Leituli, Aaron Kia across the front.
Gronke hands the ball off to Wright Jackson. Jackson wedging his way. And they give him about 4 yards. And he's finally brought to the turf. Hawaii will be 5-0 in the season. They will hold on definitely to their national ranking. They will be undefeated in the Western Athletic Conference at 2-0. They face Utah State next week. Hawaii will be a heavy favorite, and Hawaii will be playing at home. This is the 3rd road game of the year. Hawaii has 5 this year. They will also play at San Jose State and at Nevada. Second down, about 5.5. Gronke with time throws. That is complete to Washington. And Washington goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Chris Smith there to make the stop.
Tyler always does a very good job on throwing that flag route to the outside towards the out of bounds. One of his best throws. Almost never makes a mistake. Always lays it in there for a nice game.
Washington to the far side. To the near side is Malcolm Lane. 19-yard pickup on that last play. Gronke hands the ball off to Wright Jackson. He fumbles it, and Idaho may have it. They're still trying to fight for it. Wright Jackson trying to get the ball back. That's another turnover. And they are going to say Idaho. Williams is to the left. Leon Wright Jackson, low snap from center, and it's fallen upon by Gronke.
That was actually a good job by Tyler. He couldn't get a handle on it. Just lay down on top of it. You don't want to turn it over. Not on your own 20-yard line, 15-yard line.
So that low snap, and he was able to handle it.
That's Larry Salafea. He's actually the starting right guard, but he's the backup center.
For John Estes, yeah.
And he dribbled it back there. Something he's got to work on. That's why he's in there.
Loss on the play. This second down and 15. Gronke checking, looking, hit, fumbles the ball, and let's see. Somebody recovers it for Hawaii. It wasn't Gronke.
Well, as in the play before, even though it wasn't pretty, it kept the clock running. They fumbled it right there. The clock's still running.
Going through his progressions, seemed to have time. But then all of a sudden, showing up was Jonas Sataraka. Yeah.
Musiko's also there, Jim.
Tyler Gronke able to recover it. Gronke again inside his 5-yard line, shovel pass. That ball goes out to Wright Jackson. And Wright Jackson carries